Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video we are creating the pool water effect nails and I am so freaking excited. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on that notification bell to get any notifications as soon as I upload a video.
I'm always doing the most, finish my cup and reload. Let it swing right back, let it swing right back.
Okay guys, so we're going to get straight into the video. I'm starting off and I'm just going to fill up my dapping dish with my nail liquid. So this dish is a freaking bomb. It is called The Dish. It's absolutely huge. It's weighted, so it's really heavy. If you guys have just started doing nails or you have bought any kits in the past or anything, they come with those miniature little dapping dishes that can hold the smallest amount of liquid ever, and when you try and wipe your brush on the side they just like tip in, or you've got to hold the dish to stable it. I won't even call it a dish because they're so freaking small. You will not have that problem with this gorgeous dapping dish. It's freaking stunning and yeah, you need it in your life, girlfriend. But yeah, anyway, we've topped it up with some premium adhesive liquid, and next we are going to be applying the nail tips. So the nail tips I'm using are the XXL no C-curve coffin tips. They kind of have like this shallow C-curve and they are super straight out from the side walls. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead, get those sized up and apply those to my nails. Of course, if you want to skip ahead straight into the tutorial, you can go ahead and do that. I'm only going to apply a couple of the nail tips just so you guys aren't waiting around all day for the basics. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it. To apply my nail tips as well, guys, I am using the Nailmate Instant Nail Glue. It literally dries in seconds and it is super freaking strong. Like, the bond that it creates is amazing. It is waterproof, it's going to last a long time, and really just make sure that your nails last for freaking ever, basically. But it's also great for press-on nails as well. If you wear press-on nails, it lasts so long. Like, everyone absolutely raves about it and loves it, and so do I, of course. But yeah, I'll link all the products that I'm using in this video in the description box and probably on the little products tab that you can see on screen as well. If you just click that, everything should be linked, or most things will be linked there. So now I've applied my nail tips, I'm going to come in with the Nailmate Crystal Clear Acrylic Powder, and we are going to apply our clear base. I always love applying the clear base, you guys know. It's just something that I always do. I always recommend it, and it just creates the best base for any sets, whether you are using coloured acrylic or glittered acrylic, and especially when clients come in for a redesign or you want to add a new design on your nails in like 2 to 4 weeks, you literally can just file back down to this layer, redo your infill and then add your new design. So it really makes the process super easy. Not only that, it just gives you a nice even base to work on, like you haven't got the ledge where your tips start. So next I'm coming in with my blue acrylic, and this is a neon blue. It's a nice deep blue colour. Now I have seen lots of people do this with the glass gels, but honestly it is not necessary. Like, you can see me here, I'm doing it with neon blue acrylic and it turned out freaking bomb. The distinction, like, and the definition between the blue and the white gel, like with the wave effect, it just looked freaking amazing. So all I'm doing is saturating my brush in my monomer, wiping off on the side of my super heavy dish because it's freaking bomb and it doesn't tip and it's just fabulous. I cannot rave enough about it. Freaking love it. And then I'm picking excuse-moi, and then I'm picking up a bead of the blue acrylic and applying that to the free edge of the nail. As you can see, I'm just applying it to kind of where my natural free edge ends, making sure that it's all the way up there because that's how high up I want my water effect to be. I'm then going to be coming in and ombreing down a nail bed cover powder. So we don't need to go past that point with the blue. Up to that point is perfectly fine. Also guys, don't forget to check out my nail products and nail supplies. Everything that I am showing in this video and so much more is available on my website, which is glitterplanetuk.com. We ship worldwide and pretty much everything is available to most countries. Just some larger items aren't available internationally, like the huge pack of desk towels in our huge storage box. But yeah, that's just because the shipping's extortionate for those items. And I also wanted to let you guys know as well, we do now have tiered discount on shipping. So I think it is, I feel like it is, yeah, the more you spend basically, the less your shipping is. So like you spend a certain amount and it's this much, spend a bit more and your shipping comes down, and then over a certain amount spent anyway, your shipping becomes completely free. We cover that cost for you guys, so definitely check it out. I know lots of people as well, like if you're in the same area, nail tech friends can, you know, do bundle orders as such, I guess, and order to the same area and split shipping. But yeah, I wanted to let you guys know because I know not a lot of you guys are aware that we have like the bundled or the split discounts on the shipping. So next I'm on the thumb and I'm coming in with this gorgeous, beautiful, stunning glitter acrylic, and my gosh, is she absolutely blinding. So this one is called Crystal Maze and it's a supercharged mirror iridescent glitter acrylic, and my gosh you guys, she is a freaking stunner. Absolutely love. We have two more similar to this, Starstruck and also Petal. One is a gold finish, one is a lilac finish, but all three of them are just absolutely dreamy as heck, like damn. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this glitter acrylic to the entire ring finger, just as I did with the thumb. Making sure to keep it nice and thin. We don't need to add any bulk with this layer of design. We are simply applying our design process. And then we'll come in with our clear acrylic, which is going to build that strength and structure. A lot of people do kind of always question, or like a frequently asked question that we always get is, can our coloured acrylics be used as like a core or a strength powder, or do they need capping? And although they are not core powders or strength powders, they are able to be used as like an uncapped powder, unless it obviously has glitter in. You're going to need to encapsulate that to protect the design. But I always like to recommend not doing that, since you're going to be using a lot of product up on something that you don't need to use that product up on. Our powders are pigmented enough that you can literally use the thinnest wash of colour and you will get the most brilliant colour payoff, and then you can build your structure with your clear acrylic, so you don't need to be using all of your coloured powders up on creating full sets, because it's literally just for that design process. Alrighty then, we're going to come in for the next stage of these pool nails, or the water effect nail design, and we are going to be applying our white wash of gel, and this is going to be the base for the kind of ripple effect that we see on the nails. I'm mixing in our 2-in-1 base and top coat, which is HEMA free, and I'm mixing that with the French white, and that's just going to give us like a milky consistency that is sheer, so when we come and paint it on the nail, it's not like a stark or super bright white polish. It just looks as it does here, nice and sheer, nice and milky. And this application doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't matter if it's got any streaks in it or if it's like a little bit heavier in some places, because obviously we're coming in with the design, so that's absolutely fine. So we're going to apply the layer of the milky gel that we just mixed up on the palette, and then once we are happy with that, we're going to come in and use the 2-in-1 base and top. Obviously, it doesn't have to be a 2-in-1 base and top, guys. It can either be just a base coat or top coat, but more than likely, no, don't use the top coat. Use a base coat. You could use a top coat if it had a tacky layer. I wouldn't recommend using a tack-free top coat though. If in doubt, just use the base coat that you've got. But yeah, you're just going to come in with a dotting tool, pick up that base coat and dot that into your uncured milky gel that you've just applied to the nail. And that is going to spread out and cause that product to create a border of the gel that you've applied under it, because it's creating like a ring of saturated colour, because it's pushing out that product but making a border on its way out, like dragging the product with it, and it just creates the most stunning effect. I mean, I was mentioning on my Instagram stories, I did an effect similar to this. I can't remember if it was like 5 or 7 years ago. It was freaking ages ago. I don't know if you guys remember it. I do have the video on my channel, and I can't remember what I called it, because it definitely was not called water nails or pool nails way back then. But I did an ombre kind of design underneath, and then I did this white effect with the top coat dropped into it, and it looked freaking banging, like amazing. I'll try and remember to link the video on the screen right now or in the description box, but yeah, it's freaking bomb, and I just love how it turned out. But you could do this in so many different colors. Like, you don't have to do the white, you don't have to do what's it called, the blue underneath. You can do any color, any effect. You do you, baby. Like, do what you want, honey. Step outside of the box, get creative, have some fun. I mean, Kat Von D has a red pool, so let's go with that, shall we? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be blue. It can be any colour. Also, just notice the products way in the back there. I am not using those in this set. Lol. So I'm sorry for teasing you. They are not in this video. But they are Cosmic Star, which is the light glitter acrylic, and Shook, which is the dark purple loose nail glitter. I used them in a previous set, and the Cosmic Star one I used in a set that I recorded and accidentally deleted the footage for, which I was absolutely gutted. Like, that ruined my freaking day. You guys know what it's like having kids and just running a business, generally living life. It is so freaking time consuming. So when you get a minute and it's like, yes, I filmed a video and it's banging, the set looks amazing, but I'd kind of emptied my memory card and accidentally deleted the stuff that I needed, like a spoon. Like, seriously, I was gutted, and I only realised after I'd finished filming like the entire set. It was just so annoying. But anyway, let's not talk about that. We're moving on. I'm over it. We're doing this set, and that's the end of it. So as you can see, guys, I'm coming in with the Nailmate Perfect Pink Acrylic Nail Powder, and I'm applying that for the nail bed, and we are ombreing that down the nail. It ombres absolutely beautifully. It's just the most stunning cover powder ever. Like, freaking gorgeous. It's so fresh and like bright, and just a really nice cover powder. Like, you're gonna love it. If you haven't already got it, get it. You're gonna love it. Like, no matter what, it's freaking bomb. I'm telling you guys, it's bomb. But yeah, we're applying that, as you can see, just where that blue finishes. Popping that bead on the nail, blending it down over the top of our wave effect that we created, and then I'm coming in, applying my cuticle bead and making sure to tuck it in around the cuticle area with my brush. Then I'm going to pull that product down the nail. Also, guys, just talking about brush and kind of placement and all that good stuff, I wanted to let you know that I do have a brand new blog post coming up very soon, all about acrylic nail brushes. So, like, what brush is best for me, what size should I start with, what shape, all the different types of brushes, the ergonomics of brushes and how to use them, how to look after them, and all of that good stuff. So I'm just finishing up that blog post. So if you want to, see it, I'll be sharing it anyway on socials, but you should definitely go ahead and subscribe to my blog website, completely free, and you just literally subscribe to it and get notifications when I upload a blog post. Simple as that. But yeah, I'm gonna be putting lots of informational posts out about professional nail products, professional nail supplies, how to use them, more businessy stuff, more like advice on how to use things, how to use them correctly, but in a different format other than just doing tutorials for you guys. Because even though these are enjoyable, I think having like a written piece of information that is literally packed with everything that you need to know is going to be really beneficial for those people that don't just want to have the videos for it. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, anyway, just subscribe to my blog. You're going to get some nail information and it's going to be freaking bomb. And hopefully it helps you out. Hopefully it inspires you. And yeah, that is it. And that is all I have to say about that. Alrighty, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish up doing this, tidying up the cuticle, and then we are going to go ahead and select our nail charms. So I'm using this Seashells and Feathers nail art wheel, the Mini Beads nail art wheel, and the Albone shell fragments or shell pieces, and I'm choosing this gorgeous teal colour because I thought it suited the best, kind of like ocean vibes, and just looked freaking stunning. So I'm just choosing a couple of pieces out of there, and I did break some up a little bit more as well, just kind of snapped them so that they kind of fit in the nail nicely where I wanted them to go. I chose some shell shapes and then this little seahorse, which I thought was adorable, like so freaking cute. And then I'm using the Nailmate Crystal Clear Acrylic to add those onto the nail, like exactly where I want them. But yeah, it's just a little process like that. If the acrylic dries, I'll just add a little bit more. But I'm just adding the starfish, the shells. Wait, let me just zoom in so you guys can see a little bit more. So yeah, star in the shell. There you have it, up close and personal. It wasn't really the best shot, was it? Seriously. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and keep adding these little chimes into the nail, just randomly and whatever I think necessary. I only added it to the nails that have the water effect on them, and I just left the glittery nails plain, and I definitely think that was the right choice to make because the whole set just kind of flowed perfectly, complemented each other, and really just looked freaking awesome. Okay, so now I've got all of my charms added into the nails and I'm happy with how everything is looking. I'm just coming in with the Nailmate Crystal Clear Acrylic and I'm going to go ahead and encapsulate all of the nails. I'm just going to show you guys one and then I'll file and buff them and we can add our top coat and reveal this whole acrylic nail set because we all know that's what we're waiting for. We all know we're waiting for the gleam, the shine, the gorgeousness, the crystal clear acrylic to have its spotlight again because it's always on freaking point. And yeah, I'm just gonna finish up, doing this, encapsulating, and I'll be back. Okay, you guys, I went ahead, filed and buffed my nails off of camera just to save some time, and now we're gonna come in and add our super gloss no wipe top coat to all of the nails. Oh my god, look at that. Absolutely bloody stunning. I mean, it doesn't get much juicier than that, does it? Like, seriously, I freaking love it. I love this set. I was so freaking buzzing when I finished it and added my cuticle oil. I was like, oh my god. It really got like my creative flow going. I was just excited to do the next set. Like, I already had an idea. I was like, yes, we're going for it. I didn't do it on the same day because that would have been tragic to my, I was going to say mental health, but I don't know if sleeping is mental health. I would have been exhausted, basically. I didn't do it in the same day. There's no chance. But I have got another set ready for you guys, which you are going to love. You're going to freaking love it. So yeah, just adding my top coat and look at this. Look at that glitter. Look how gorgeous it shines. I just can't get over it. Anyway, Absolutely stunning. Curing it in the light for a full 60 seconds to make sure everything is set. And then I'm coming in with my cuticle oil for this set. I just reached for a random one, to be honest. But I've chosen lavender and geranium because she is my fave. I say it's my fave. I chose the mint and white jasmine the other day, and my gosh, that one is absolutely stunning. Like, the scent is just so fresh, and it smells like healing, like just beautiful. You gotta try it. But yeah, I'm applying that around the cuticles, making sure I apply plenty. Also add these under your nails as well. I'm telling you now, guys, I have been using the cuticle oils and the Nailmate hand and nail cream. It's currently out of stock, but I'm working on restocking that. And my natural nails are solid, like they are getting some length. I'm going to do a picture update video. I don't know what I'm going to do. But yeah, I'm living for it. Like, my nails never grow, ever. So I'm still happy about that. But yeah, this is the final look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I love how it turned out. I think it looks amazing, and I really had so much fun creating them. I've been so out of touch with kind of what designs I want to create, but this has got me back on track, and I am just excited for it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, please remember that you are bomb.com, lit as fuck, and don't ever let anybody tell you any different, because you've got this and I love you. Mwah. Bye.